Live from Palm Beach Gardens, Florida, it's the Market Update Educated Guessing Show with your host, Mr. Paul Allen Kornreich. We're here Sunday, guys. We made it. Get the ashtray. One of my favorite songs ever. When you love someone, feels so right, so won't you? I need to know if you feel it too. Come on. A few more seconds, you guys, for we'll start guessing very shortly. Heart of mine, hurt before. Sing it, Lou, for Foreigner, right now. Trade like you, coming to my life. All right, you guys, let's get this thing going. You've had enough of the music. I want to welcome everybody from the groups. Let's get this thing going. Not so easy here this morning. All right. I want to thank everybody for coming. Turn the music down. Oh, there we go. Okay. That was Waiting for a Girl Like You, Foreigner. Again, one of the great ballads to my generation. Love this tune. Love this guy. This guy could really sing. Who knows what happened to him? I think he got some brain damage and he got older. It's a horrible story. But look, let's talk about where we're at. So as I said before, take the glasses off. Turn the cigarette off? Yeah, let's do that. Look, I want to thank everybody from the group, the day trading group, gold and silver, my option group, my own personal group, for coming. And let's take a look here. As you guys know, I always start. What do? I always start. You know who. I want to thank the person who always introduces me, and really, the guy's really trying. You know who it is. It's Sammy Schwartz. And of course, every week, I have to have Sammy do something for me. So this week, again, Sammy, look, here's $20. Now, listen very carefully. Because the weather has been in the high 70s here in Florida this week, I want you to go buy me a bottle of Hawaiian Tropic, because you've been going to the beach. The weather is unbelievable. All the snowbirds are here joining us. The beach has been great, empty. So anyway, forget that. Sammy, look. So listen, here's $20. Go get me a bottle of that Hawaiian Tropic. Thank you very much. All right, you guys. Let's take a look here. Where do we start? As you guys know, 1 minute. We always start with the gold and silver. All right, yeah. Oh, first of all, listen, I quickly want to mention, you see in the thumbnail is a picture way back when of the young PK at 21. I went around the world for 3.5 months on a school cruise. That's a picture of me at the Taj Mahal in India. I never thought at that moment I'd be a trader, and look what's happened. 40 years later, I'm sitting here in Florida talking about doing some educated guessing. So let's take it right from the top. Last week, I said gold and silver would be lower, and you know what? It was a loser right off the bat. Why did I got to lose in the first trade, the first call? It's just, look, that's part of trading, you guys. And my call again for next week is lower. I still think this gold and silver is in a downtrend. It's going low. It's been dropping. But sometimes, you get some rally. And I'm calling it, it was a small loser, but let's call it a loser is a loser. Don't forget that. Now let's talk about the Bitcoin. You know that Bitcoin. Last week I said lower. And you know what? It was a winner. Thank God. A winner for Mr. Paul Allen Kornreich. And again, my call for this week is lower. Look, I like Bitcoin in the long run for the upside, but right now we're really in a downtrend. This thing could go lower. I never predict prices, how low they're going to go. All I know is going down. That's all I got to know. And to be short, look for some selling opportunities. So Bitcoin's going lower. Now let's talk about those stock index futures, the ES Yeah, yes, last week I said lower. Again, it was a winner for me. Actually, it's a pretty good winner. And this coming week, I'm calling for the ES, NQ, the Dow. We're going lower. I think this is going to be the 1 year. We're not going to have that Santa Claus rally. In fact, we're going to have the Sammy Schwartz Hanukkah disaster. Sorry, Sammy. Don't want to, put the holiday with you, but in a negative tone. But listen, I know most of the time in December we have that Santa Claus rub, but I think it's going to fail. I think this is going to be an exceptional year, so I'm calling the stock index futures lower for this week. Now let's talk about the Amazon. Last week I said lower, and again that was a winner for Mr. Kornreich. Following the NQ, the Amazon looks weaker. In fact, what I have here for my call is I'm going to consult. I have my new Amazon ticker tape, and it just tells me all I got to do. Actually, I'm trying to get it going myself. I'm having a little trouble figuring it out, but what it does, it tells me exactly where to go with the Amazon. I call this a very big Amazon trader gave it to me, and as a Christmas gift, a Hanukkah Christmas gift, and I'm telling you, it's telling me, what is this thing telling me? Is that, you know what? The Amazon's going lower. What do you want me to tell you? It's that simple. So thank you for the gift. It's incredible. Hopefully I'll get it working today. And but it's going lower. That's all you need to know. What more can I tell you? Now let's talk about the Tesla. Last week I said higher. I stuck my neck out last week. That the stocks would go. I thought the stock index would go lower. That was a winner. But I stuck my neck out. I thought maybe Elon Musk. I thought last week would go higher. So it's a loser. And boy, do I hate losing. As I said before, Vince Lombardi said, "Show me a good loser." You know what? And I'll show you a loser. That's all there is to it. And this week, I'm gonna call again. Even though I think the market's going down, there usually are exceptions. I just feel I love this Elon Musk. I feel he's out of the box. In fact, I saw he made some comments that he's even against these vaccine mandates, even though himself. Jesus. Oh my God, I just about broke my glasses. Hold on one second. Oh, I'll leave them there. Anyway, look, the show goes on when you do it live, you guys. That's what happens. So anyway, back to the Tesla. Elon Musk, he said that he doesn't believe in the vaccine mandates, but he did get vaccinated. So listen, he has the right thinking. He really does. He knows it's a personal choice. And you know what? The personal choice is this Tesla, I think it's going higher. It's a great buy, and I'm still feel this Tesla is going up. Now let's talk about some of those Wall Street bet stocks from the Reddit group. I follow the GameStop and AMC. Last week I said I had no call for both, and again this week, no call. There's just, the pattern to me, I just don't feel the confidence to make a call here. So I keep telling you guys, if you don't like it, don't do it. Just pass on it. In fact, right now is a good time for me to try to hit that pipe. I'm still trying. Got the wrong letter. I still just can't get it. Don't any of you care about Paul Kornreich? How about sending me a lighter or an instructional manual how to smoke a pipe? I'll try right now. We'll light it real quickly. Maybe the problem is I got the wrong tobacco. It should be something else, but I don't want to tell you what it should be. Anyway, so no call in the Reddit stocks, in the AMC, and the GameStop. Now let's talk about the British pound. I follow just a couple of futures markets that have been trading for 15 years. Last week I said lower, and it was a push. It went down. I've been pretty successful with this call because, as I keep telling you, the dollar's been getting stronger over these last weeks. Everyone keeps saying it's going to crash, but it's getting stronger. And remember, again, I want to remind you, it's relative to the other currencies. To make the argument that the dollar is is weaker because of inflation. It costs us more. Of course it costs us more at the market. This thing is a temporary thing. It better come down. Don't think, listen, I'm tired of paying $2.50 for popcorn. It used to be $2. Believe me, it's pissed me off. Sammy Schwartz, aren't you pissed off too? All right, Sammy's going. I'm going to go buy me some Hawaiian Tropic. I wanted to ask Sammy, his culture, the Hebrew culture, they don't like to pay full price. They like to get a deal. And right now there's no getting a deal at the market. That I could tell you. Anyway, so put this thing. This thing is just not working. Let's talk about the crude. Last week I said lower. Again, a push. It's hanging sideways up here the last week or two. I still feel it's in a downtrend. Remember that crude was down. We had a big down bar, $10 down day a few weeks ago. This is a lot of technical damage. I don't think they could turn this around so quickly, though it is holding here. But my call again for next week is lower, but it was a push this last week. And the last one is the Treasury bonds, U.S. Treasury bonds. I said lower, you know what, and they rallied that damn thing. Meaning that the U.S. 30-year bonds, this is the long-term interest rates, I think they're going higher. This is part of my long-term thesis of why the stock market should go lower, at least for now, and then it could be a great buy sometime next year. But you know what? They rallied. Interest rates went down this week, the long-term rates, so it's a loser for Mr. Kornak. Look, I keep telling you, what's the big deal? Why are you afraid? Why? It's not such a big deal. We all have losers. So why not admit it? What the hell is your problem? I do. It's no big deal. Cut your losses short and go to the next trade. How many times I got to tell you? In fact, lose gracefully, I say. It's not such a big thing. So admit it. Why do you have to pretend that every trade you make, you put your ego to it, it has to be a winner? It's not such a big deal. Anyway, I went way off there. Let's go back to the music before I can calm my nerves. I already got too rattled here. Let's go back to Foreigner. With waiting for a trade like you. That applies for this. But this is a great song. Anyway, so how did Mr. Kornak do? Here we go. How did I do this week? Well, listen, I had 3 winners. I had the Bitcoin. I called the Bitcoin lower. It went lower. I called the ES, the stock index futures lower. It went lower. I called the Amazon lower. Went lower. So I had 3 winners. Let's go to the loser column. I called the gold and silver lower, right? And it went higher. That's right. It was a loser. It went higher. I called the Tesla higher. And unfortunately, it followed the market down, so it was a loser. Oh, it's right from the moon, deep in the night. What? I can't tell you how much I sang this song in karaoke bars 30 years ago. So sorry to interrupt. Anyway, I called the Treasury bonds. I called them lower, but they went higher. So 3 losers and 2 break-evens. The British pound was, I called that lower, it went really kind of nowhere, right? Yeah, there was a push, and the crude sideways, a push, so 2 pushes. So at 8 trades, 3 winners, 3 losers, and 2 break-evens. So again, it was equal on the winners and losers. So listen, you guys, I got a little bit over here, 14 minutes. I just got carried away. What else is new, right? So let's just finish this off. I want to thank everybody. Get ready for this week. Get ready for tomorrow. Let's all, prepare for our big week of trading. This is Mr. Paul Allen Kornak with our market update, educated guessing show. Wish everyone a great Sunday. Get ready for tomorrow. Ciao, you guys. Take it home, Lou Graham, right here. Waiting for a trade like you.